All right. Right now, as we speak, I am looking at the Spider-Man costume. But first of all, before I fully go into, dissecting this costume, I feel actually a bit happy. I feel pretty happy. You obviously know how I feel about, what has happened to the Batman character and all that kind of stuff. So my Batman thing is there. So we won't go into that. Raimi really, really helped me with Spider-Man, because I had to sit on the sidelines and pretty much miss the whole Spider-Man wave because, his thing was filth. His thing was filth. Anybody who comes to me and says Spider-Man 2 is a good film deserves a slap in the face. They deserve a slap in the face. Spider-Man 2, for me, it's 2 hours I want back. I still want those 2 hours back because it was 2 hours I wasted of my time watching that pile of junk, which is called Spider-Man 2. You can't offer that as a Spider-Man flick. You can't. No, you can't offer that as a Spider-Man flick. And that's why I feel happy because, wow, man, I mean, Raimi is not his stench. His cheesy stench. Raimi, I'm not saying that Raimi is rubbish. I think that's what's wrong to say that, okay. Bay is an idiot, okay. Raimi is not on the level of Bay. Bay is a fool who does not deserve to be in films. Raimi has his talent, but I feel that, he was the wrong man for Spider-Man. He was the wrong man for Spider-Man. So I feel happy that Raimi's out, Magoa's out, that whole gang is out. And we have something new. And, just looking at, okay, we now have the Amazing Spider-Man new thing. I'm glad that we are now starting afresh. We're now starting new with Spider-Man. That being said, let's talk about the costume. At first glance, it looks good. I mean, I'm looking at the costume right now on comingsoon.net right now. And, obviously for me, I just love that stance, I just love the very classic, acrobatic, agile Spider-Man classic stance that he has there, And for me, that the first thing that jumped up for me was like, man, we actually have a new there is now some hope that Spider-Man can be gotten right. They have been telling you my problems. Who is Mark Webb? Who is this guy? Bada bing, bada boom. But the fact is that we have a new vision of Spider-Man. And from the stuff that we've been seeing, and even from the suit, this is going to be different from Raimi's. It may be worse. It may be the same, but it will be different. It may be the same rubbish, but it will be different. That's the fact from what you've been seeing coming out from the thinking from these footage that we've seen. Let's talk about the costume. The first thing, because I now have the costume of Zoom now. I'm looking at the costume very much on Zoom. The first one I want to talk about are the eyes. Are the eyes orange? Because what I'm thinking is maybe there's going to be a CGI effect on the eyes or something. Because when I'm looking at the eyes, okay, why aren't they just white? Why aren't the eyes white? Or are the eyes glass so he can actually see through them? Or so that's maybe a reflection because for me, I've been looking at the front and they say that it looks orange. So it looks like an orange glow on his eyes. I'm just presuming that may be a reflection, but from the footage I saw, the eyes looked orange, so I don't know about that. Okay, Spider-Man with orange eyes, I don't know about that. Maybe there may be some CGI or some post-production stuff, I don't know about his orange eyes. Let's talk about this issue of his web shooter device. I'm a lover of the Spider-Man TV series, the Fox TV show. I believe it is one of the best cartoon TV series that has ever been made. Absolutely brilliant show, brilliant production. But even when he had the whole thing of his web shooters and he was running out of them, and there was under a lot of pressure when his cartridge would run low. I just took it for granted. I was like, okay, it's just part of the whole thing. But when you think about it logically, Superman, he has his strength. He has his super strength. Blade, he has his super strength as a vampire hunter. And Captain America, he has his strength. Wolverine, he has his strength. Secretary has his strength. Okay, For goodness sake, okay, this is we're talking. This is a comic book. Okay, he's a comic book character. This is fantasy. This is larger than life. This is far fetched. Okay, he crawls on walls. He's agile. He's got super strength. Why can't he produce web? What spiders actually do? Why does he need a web device? It doesn't make any sense. It makes no logical sense that he has pretty much everything that a spider can do, but apart from being able to create web, I mean, it just doesn't follow suit. So I'm looking at that device there, and please comment and explain to me why he has a web device. If he's Spider-Man, a man who's been bitten by a radioactive spider, thus his humanity has been improved, has been expanded. Why does he need a web device that runs out of web that he needs to refill, like a can of Coke? Okay, oh man, I run out of Coca-Cola. Let me go to the fridge back in my house. So let's just chill for a minute while I go and recharge my web. All right, okay, I'll come back to you with more web. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't make any sense. That does not follow suit. Make him produce the web because he's a Spider-Man bitten by a spider. Bada bing, bada boom. Doesn't make any sense. I don't like it. I remove those. I'm censoring my web now. This is half of speaking. Double H. Remove those web things now. Alright. Let's look. I mean, I'm not looking at his gloves now, and this is now something which has just gotten me a bit edgy now, and this goes with the footage that we've seen. I am hoping that this isn't because we had the cheesy Spider-Man that Raimi gave us. He's gone now. Thank you very much. Bye bye. No refunds. Okay, yeah, I don't care whether you have a receipt. No refunds. Bye bye. We've had the cheesy Spider-Man. I hope that this is not going to be a hip, cool, oh my goodness, we're really like, yeah, man, kind of Spider-Man thingy. Because I'm looking at his gloves now and like, what is he? Because there's like some kind of like a black groove on his gloves. I mean, and for me, the first thought to my mind was that, okay, is he like a biker now or something? Okay, please, I mean, is he a biker? So, I mean, and again, you look at the material of this suit, and you feel, looking back at the footage that we saw, things like, it looks too cool. That's the thing. It looks too cool, and cool in the wrong sense. You see, because Spider-Man is cool. There are very few characters that are cooler than Spider-Man. Spider-Man is cool. Spider-Man is hip, and I will explain a little bit about what I mean by Spider-Man being cool and hip. But I want to dissect this suit once more. And I think the final thing we're going to say about the suit is them shoes. I've been on the forums, because this is what I always do. I always go on all the forums. Superhero Hype, IMDb, Talksmack, of course, and all the forums, firstshowing.net. I go on all the forums out there, and I just wanted to be sure what was on his shoes. And people say that he's still wearing those Nike shoes as his Spider-Man thing. That stuff that we saw with the white bits on his shoes. That's a no-no. I mean, that goes without saying. Like, that's a no-no. I mean, for goodness sake, just make it bloody red and blue, okay? Make it red and blue, okay? Spider-Man is red and blue with the black insignia of the spider on his chest. There are just, you see, I like people have an artistic license and, try things. That is always good because, look, we are the artistic art form. But there are some things that cannot be tampered with. On no planets, either on Krypton or Venus or Mars or Earth, can Spider-Man wear Nike shoes. Because what I saw in our footage was Nike. It was 2020 Nike shoes. Like, he's basically modeling what Nike will be releasing in the year 2020. Okay, just make it red and blue. I mean, that's the thing. Just make it red and blue. That's the whole point. And I think because I mean, this is the thing, and I've been talking to people about this. Is that I like that they want to make this thing different from Raimi. I like that they want to separate this thing from Raimi. That is a very good thing, because Raimi's thing for me was filth. Absolute filth. 3 filthy films that have nothing to do with Spider-Man, and I'm glad they were sacked. Sack them, because fire them. I don't want them in my office ever again, please. So it's good that they're differentiating themselves from what Raimi did. But they shouldn't get... It should not be an obsession. It should not be an obsession. Because some of the things that Raimi did were right. Some of the things that Raimi did were Spider-Man. And the point I want to make is that, and I want to go back to the earlier point, which is that Spider-Man is hip and cool. But he's hip and cool in a certain sense. And I always like to use, something, and this is what I like to use as my example. You look at Back to the Future. You look at Ninja Turtles. That's the hip and cool that Spider-Man is. Spider-Man isn't Twilight, isn't Dawson's Creek, and he isn't the hip and cool of today's MTV age. The hip and cool of today's MTV age is no. For me, that's not what Spider-Man is. Spider-Man is hip and cool in the very classic sense, in the classic hero sense, And for me, the best thing, that's what you look at Ninja Turtles, you look at Marty McFly. That is the kind of hip and cool Spider-Man is. Spider-Man is for the kids, and unless you're a very serious, I'm very serious and sophisticated. There's a kid in all of us, man. There is a Spider-Man in all of us, and there's something in all of us that's just love Spider-Man because he's exciting, he's agile, he's acrobatic, he's out there, he's funny, he cracks jokes, and he's just he's very loose. That's why he's like he's a different flavor to Batman. And someone said something on a forum. It's and I said that and it got me thinking that even looking from this image, it's dark. This image is dark. And for me, I don't want, every film shouldn't be like Dark Knight and Batman. Batman has to be dark. Batman has to be serious. Batman isn't George Clooney. Okay? Batman is not George Clooney. Batman has to be brooding. So when you look at what they did with Begins and when you look at what they did with Begins and Dark Knight, that is what, and I'm not talking about the tone. That is a Batman. That is Batman. Spider-Man is, see that was the thing. It's all about Spider-Man is a balance. Spider-Man is lighthearted and he's for the kids, but he's not slapstick. Look at Back to the Future. Back to the Future, that film is for kids, but Back to the Future isn't slapstick. Back to the Future isn't cheesy. It isn't stupid. It isn't corny. It isn't like Bayformers, because Bayformers is stupid. It's like it's stupidity. Like it is stupid. It is stupidity in moving images. That's what Bayformers is. That's what not Spider-Man is, and Spider-Man is not dark. Spider-Man is serious, and there are serious elements to Spider-Man. You look at the Uncle Ben. You look at the Uncle Ben angle. You look at what actually happened to Peter Parker, and especially what the cartoon even explored, and how him becoming Spider-Man, how it affects his life, and the kind of burden he has to have on his shoulders as a hero. So there are serious elements to it, and I think it's all about having a balancing act. And you saw that in Ninja Turtles, and you saw that in Back to the Future. But the key thing is that what they should avoid is that what Raimi did was that it's not slapstick. Okay, it's not slapstick. But again, don't fall into the very, very, very easy hole of okay, let's just make it dark and very serious, and this is very, that's not what Spider-Man is. Okay, Spider-Man is for the kids. Spider-Man is for the kids. But again, don't insult the kids and don't belittle them kids. Give it some resonance, give it some substance, and create a respectable product. But it's a new dawn. It's a new dawn, and for me, my most anticipated trailer is Wolverine. For me, that is the most exciting trailer out. Let's agree. That trailer is what I'll kill for that to watch that trailer. I'll kill fully. I'll happily kill to watch that trailer. Spider-Man is a big trailer. After seeing this image and the kind of issues I have and the talk I have, I want to see this trailer. I want to see this trailer. But I even want to add as well, I'm happy that this suit looks a lot more plausible than the engraved chrome and because I think throwing chicken sets apparently it's like chrome that was engraved on Spider-Man's costume. How the bloody hell can a guy make that? Okay, so even Gucci and Armani were like, man, look, that was a serious costume to make, man. Chrome engraved, please. So yeah, this is a much more plausible and it's decent. It's a decent suit. It's not rubbish. It's not a rubbish. It's decent, but we need to see a trailer. We need to see this thing moving. We need to see him swinging. We need to see the thing fully in motion because we will not be watching a series of pictures as a film. This is the moving images. This is moving pictures. So I want to see this trailer. I want to see this trailer now. Okay, I want to see footage now fully, 100%. Okay, I want to see this damn trailer now. Okay, I need to see this trailer now because I need to see whether I'm in or I'm out. Because that's how it was for Spider-Man. As soon as I saw the TV sports trailers, I was like, I am out. O-U-T. I was even out before because I needed to remake, but I was out. So if this trailer is rubbish, it's crap, it's like hip, it's cool, it's trying to be too dark, and it's just all messed up, I am O-U-T. If this guy is bringing the points I made, well, 2012 could be a very interesting year. And, Mr. Nolan could have some real competition if Mark Webb can really offer something. Because Spider-Man is coming undercover. Because Batman is the big movie that everybody's looking forward to, really. Wolverine is like that dark cat in the alley. It's very like, you can't even see it, man. It's like cycling in the gutter. So Spider-Man is like in the under rug. So it's coming like from the underwater, man. Because it's like a new thing, 18 mil, They slashed it. So yeah, let us see what happens. But remove those Nike shoes, please. I beg you.